Today we're taking a look at the G-Box Q3. This is the newest updated version of the G-Box Q3 with updated specs, with more storage, better processor, and a new case on it. So we're going to kind of dive into this, do a little unboxing, show you what comes with this, and in this same video I'll come back and show you it in action running and give you an idea of what you can expect from it. So let's take a look at what comes with it and get this box open. As I struggle to open this, the G-Box Q series was actually one of the first streaming players I ever reviewed. I've had it for a while. It's kind of been one of the gold standards of just a plain Android box running stock Android with access to the Google Play Store, and it's built a good reputation for customer service with it. So let's take a look at everything that comes with it. So right here is the actual player. As you can see, it's a much smaller player than the older versions ever were, and still includes multi HDMI cable. Looks to be about a 4 or 5 foot, somewhere in that range, cable. Does include a manual, pretty straightforward, simple set procedures on it. Does include, one of the reasons that these boxes are so popular is a US technical support phone number, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Something with these Android boxes you typically don't get. Next up is a pre-standard wall plug. Nothing really to say about it. Nice long cable on it, which is nice. Sometimes these have very short cables. And then up next is the remote. And I can already tell you this is a huge update over the older remote. You see, let's focus on that. Pretty basic remote with the home button, back, menu, page back, power, mute. I don't see any other volume controls on this, but it's a pretty basic. Feels decent enough, and then it does run off 2 AAA batteries. So let's take a look at the actual device again on it. So right off the bat, you got a pretty straightforward ports here. You got your HDMI, your Ethernet, optical audio, AV, a little adapter, and power. On the side, you do have 2 USBs. You can plug in external storage on it, keyboard, whatever you want, and then looks like a micro SD card on it. And then is a line of sight remote. No, it's not a line of sight remote. This is a wireless connect remote, so I'm not sure what that receiver is for there on the front. But that is the actual device. Sleek, small. I would compare it to a Fire TV box, a little smaller than that in size. But we're going to now pause this, do a little testing, set it all up, and come back and let you know what I think of it. But real quick though, it comes again with the HDMI cable, power cord, remote, and the actual device, along with a nice, easy to understand instructions manual. So that's everything that comes with it. All right, I'll be right back to let you know how it worked. Well, I've been playing around with the G-Box Q3 for a little while now and I've been impressed. Setup was super simple. It asked me for my Wi-Fi password. Will work with Ethernet if you have that. And then it said there was an update, lasted about 2 minutes to download and install it, and it brought me to this home screen. And it's definitely a huge step up over the previous G-Box Q3 and Q2 and Q1. Now, one of the important things to remember here is this is stock Android 7.1 at the time I'm recording this. If you're watching this a few months down the line, they probably will update this going forward. But it's not Android TV, which can be a plus because it gives you access to apps that wouldn't necessarily be available on Android TV, a stock player, like the Amazon app. The downside is that some of these apps are built specifically for a phone or tablet to be used with your finger, not necessarily remote. Would recommend having something like the Logitech series of keyboards with a little touchpad on it, or an Air mouse, or some type of device with a mouse on it that can be used in place of a finger to control some of these apps. Others though, like Netflix and YouTube, work extremely well with the controller on it. So let's kind of dive in here, give you an example of how Netflix works. So it's a pretty straightforward setup. Let's see here, no thank you. And then as you see, this is made for a phone or a tablet. You get the cast button in the top right corner, go to Chromecast. You got the menus on the left there that will work with that. Let's relaunch. I accidentally hit the home button instead of the back button. But it does look a lot like a Netflix app you will see on many different players. Let's launch something here real quick. Lost in Space. is a good example. Now you notice I couldn't download these because it's a tablet version. You can download them for offline viewing, which is great. Maybe if you use kids watch the same show over and over and you don't want to use a lot of bandwidth, that's a great option. Let me hit play here and give you an idea how quickly it loads. See, very quick, very fast play right there, and it works great. I don't want to play too much because I don't need a copyright strike from Netflix. They're horribly aggressive on YouTube with that, but it gives you an idea how quickly it goes there. Let's go back to the home screen and keep going. You see, very smooth, very quick jumping around. Of the stock Android players like this on the market, this has to be one of the most smooth ones on the market that works great. It does have Bluetooth, so you can connect a Bluetooth game controller with the full Google Play Store on this. You can access all the games on there and play them through here too, which makes this a decent little player for classic games too. The settings is a pretty stock Android settings here, so you can get into all the different devices and features you would with an Android phone or tablet. Past that, there's not a lot to say about this. Now, a lot of people use this as a Kodi player, and when you buy these Android boxes like this, they often come preloaded with a version of Kodi and a ton of add-ons. This doesn't even have Kodi on it when it comes. Of course, you can go in the Google Play Store, install Kodi, which is the way to do it, because then you always get all the automatic updates, and gives you a free and clear device here to use. Now, why would you get this instead of a Android TV, Netflix, Hulu, others? A few reasons. It does have a very good browser. Right now it comes with Firefox. You can't go in the Google Chrome store and install Chrome. It also gives you access to apps that aren't traditionally on many other players. Often when new services launch, they come to like Android or iOS up first and maybe roll out to other devices. Now you'll be able to access that here, which is a pretty cool feature. To do it, the Firefox works great on here. Every now and then still you get times where an app is on, or a stream is on a website, a legal stream, and it's not on a particular streaming player. So there's some options here to get it beyond Kodi also. Now, if you're looking for a stock Android, and this again runs 7.1 right now at the time of review, this is probably the player I would get. It offers US-based customer service, which is something devices like this typically do not offer. Offers phone support, which is great. It offers a clean install, so you can go in here and create it to be whatever you want. It doesn't come bogged down with a ton of add-ons that kind of make the device sluggish. The remote's good quality, especially for the price point. Easy to use user interface. You can here, for example, on the home screen, go add new and say I want the media player on here, and now I have it right on my home screen. You can remove these too. So it's a good device. It's super simple. The setup was great, the build was great, customer service is great, the price was good for what you're getting, and it just does what it says it's going to do. Past that, there's not really a lot to say about this device. The HD streaming is good, it's very snappy in launching them, has the official Google Play Store on it, and that's about all you can really say about it. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I will put a link to it down in the show notes down below if you want to check it out online and be able to pick it up if you're interested. Hey, if this video helped you, hit a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more cord cutting news, tips, tricks, and reviews, helping you get the most out of your cord cutting experience. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Check back for more product reviews coming forward.